Hang on just a second, guys. I'll be right with you shortly. All right. Hey, what's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. And for today, we're going to be talking about new games that are going to be coming out for Steam. Just note that a lot of these games probably will not be for all cross platforms. So, before we get started in on this conversation, guys, I definitely do want to take the time to thank each and every single one of you for the 922 views. Well, one of those views are mine, but anyway, you guys are definitely killing it. I definitely do want to thank each and every single one of you guys for checking out my channel. And for those of you who are new to the channel, haven't yet got a chance to get subscribed, go ahead and hit that. Go ahead and press that sub button. Be sure to turn on all your bell notifications, so therefore you'll always be able to stay up to date with all news that I provide here on the channel or live stream. And for those of you who actually missed the live stream and decided to check out my live stream at the end of the live, I definitely do welcome all as well. I do have my chats open over here on the top left-hand side of my screen, guys. So if you guys do decide to jump into the chats, let's try to keep everything professional because all negativity will not be tolerated here on the channel at any given time. With that being said, I definitely do want to thank you guys for all your understanding and so forth. Thank you for all the hearts of love and support that you've shown here on the channel. I definitely see those hearts going up on the screen over here. So anyway, guys, without further ado, let's go ahead and dive on into it. So, as you guys have noticed, that there are going to be some new games being released for Steam. Quite a few of these games may possibly be out for Epic Games and Game Pass. If you guys would like to know more about that, I have it linked in the description down below. You guys are more than welcome to check it out any given time you like. So, there is a new game that I just recently got. It is Car Mechanic Simulator 2021 to be exact. It's kind of an older game, but the graphics, guys, in that game are outstanding. It actually looks like you're right there in a shop, and if you got that hooked up to a Dolby surround sound, oh my God, it would actually sound like you're in an actual mechanic shop. So I sent you a message on Facebook too, by the way. So a couple other things I definitely do want to touch base with on PC. If you guys do have a computer of your own, I'm going to show you guys exactly if you're having internet issues of any type and all types. Today, guys, I'm going to show you guys exactly how to fix that issue. So hang on just a second. I got to move some wires around here, guys. I definitely do want to apologize on that behalf. So if you guys are in fact having issues with your internet and you do have a PC, this could either be a desktop or a laptop. Either way, same thing still applies no matter which way you look at it. So let's go ahead and jump on into that. So the first thing you're definitely going to want to do is bring your crosshairs down here to your Windows icon. I do believe this also works for Windows 10 as well as Windows 11. Going to click on that right there, left click, and you're going to come up here to where your settings are. So once you click your settings icon, I do apologize in advance, guys. This computer is sometimes very slow, kind of getting started. So now you're basically going to have a list of options up here. Internet also being one of them, highlighted right here. So just click on this here, come back over this way, go all the way down to the very bottom, advanced network settings. That's where you're going to want to go. Click on this and go all the way down to internet options. This is the one you're going to want. Wait a minute. That is actually a lot different than what I've seen before. So let's just back out of this one here, guys. Another thing that you can also do is go down to, well, it's already here on internet network settings. So if you guys are in fact still having any type of issues, you guys can always go up and reset your network settings. All right, so networks discovery, find your network, okay. Most things that you'd find on most things that you would find on PC, guys, this computer here has got a different version of Windows 11, but it is actually operating on Windows 11. So if you do have an option to check for your speed test, run a speed test on that, because every computer system does have a very proprietary system based on a lot of other things. So where the hell is my, there it is. Bluetooth network connection. We're not on Bluetooth, we are on Wi-Fi, however. So now that we actually have this pulled up here, network and internet advanced network settings. That's where you definitely want to go. Check your whole entire listing of options, because some of those could be very well subject to change. Network reset. This is the one that you definitely want to go to. So as soon as you click on this, that will actually sign you out of your internet, and you're basically going to have to re-enter your password. Your computer may possibly start a couple times between here and there. So if your computer does happen to restart, don't panic, because what that's doing is that's restoring everything back to its original default settings. And just to let you guys know, my laptop is in fact a touch screen. So network reset, that's where you'd want to click on that. It will sign you out of your internet. So again, like I said, you're basically going to have to re-enter your password. Once you re-enter your password and your computer does in fact, if it does happen to reboot, you're not going to lose any personal data. You're not going to lose any files or anything like that. So what that's going to do is that's basically going to reset your network settings all the way back to its original standard defaults. So once you enter your password, your internet may take a little bit of time to reboot, depending on how fast your computer processes. Depends on how strong your processor is too. So, but in most cases, it shouldn't really take that long for your internet to reboot. Once it reboots, enter your password, hit enter, and it should just go ahead and connect you right back on up, and then just go back and check it from there. Now there is another option to where you can uninstall your internet driver. Once you uninstall it, reinstall it. So therefore, if you're having internet issues and your internet, if you're on YouTube Live or something like that, and you get booted off, wait till the end of your live stream. It should give you an option to um, reconnect you back to your stream. Wait until your stream has ended, and then go ahead and uninstall, then reinstall. Once it's fully reinstalled, your computer may possibly require you to restart your PC again. So hopefully that information right there helps you guys out. If it does, go ahead and do me a big favor. Hit that thumbs up, smash that heart button. Like I said, if you're not subscribed to the channel yet, go ahead and get subscribed for more content. Be sure to turn on all your bell notifications. And therefore, you'll be able to stay up to date with everything that I put out here on the channel, guys. And you'll be notified each and every single time I get ready to live stream. And for those of you who have no idea when I live stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays 3 times a week. That's exactly when I upload videos. And the time frame is from 8 o'clock p.m. to 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you guys do happen to miss the live stream, you guys can always check out my channel. Go to the latest video, and there you go. Just go ahead and watch it all the way through if you like. That actually does go to help support the channel as well, guys. And that does actually help bring up views. And again, I definitely do want to thank everyone for making this making this possible. At first, like I said before at the very beginning, I only kind of did this as a joke to myself, but I just happened to look down at my my views, and we're almost at 900 or almost at 930 views, guys. So right now we're sitting directly at 922 views. So if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to ask. If there's something that I may have missed on the channel, feel free to ask one of my moderators. As a matter of fact, I have a mod on here right now. That's Chris. Also, huge shout out to you as well, Chris. Oh, fantastic. So anyway, guys, I'm going to basically take you over to Steam, and I'm going to show you guys exactly what that page looks like. If you have not got a chance to download that app yet, that app is located right here. This is what it looks like. Looks like a bicycle chain. And I'll tell you more about this app right here as well, guys. It's very simple to download. So if you guys would like to go back and check out some of my other previous videos, I did, in fact, uninstall Steam, and I did do some troubleshooting with that. I got it back into my PC, and much more. So Steam is actually moving a little bit faster. So about the video game, damn, I can't even think what it was now. Let me fall back a couple pages, guys. I might be able to find it here. Sometimes, like I said, it just all depends on your computer too. So this game right here, Car Mechanics Simulator 2021, has been out for quite a while. There is also a demo to this game. It is a free download, but you're only limited to only certain access. You're only limited to certain things in the shop, guys. So a lot of your tools and stuff you may not have access to. If you want full access to the game itself, you can basically download it for less than $10. It's a really, really, really cool game. I definitely do recommend it. And whoever the dev is that dev or devs who created that game. Huge shout out to you guys. I definitely downloaded it. I am actually I'm not actually playing it right now because I'm live streaming. So yeah, it's a pretty awesome game, guys. And they also just had a recent patch note update. So their hotfix is one of their patch note updates, 1.0.3 excuse me, 1.0.37 HF1, Hotel Foxtrot 1. There was obviously some type of issues that they were having with the game, but everything is functioning like it should now. So if you guys would like to see if you guys would like to see more about the hot fixes, let's get a hashtag in the comment hot fix, and I'll show you guys exactly what those consist of. So you can basically work on different types of vehicles, and there's also name brand vehicles in the game because they do have licensing for that. So this is pretty much a lot of the work and stuff that you guys can be doing. You can basically tear down the whole entire engine, from everything to the exhaust pipes to drive shafts, axles, suspension, whole 9 yards. You guys can even replace your side panels, your quarter panels, windows, mirrors, doors, seats, everything else. How cool is that? Ooh, that's not really such a good view here. And in case you guys are wondering, I do have the music to this off right now because I don't know if this is copyright music. And I don't know if you guys can see this or not, but I'm gonna try to, it's not gonna let me blow it up, make it any bigger. So yes, they actually do have name brand vehicles, as you guys can see. The old Dodge Ram, the old Jeep, old school to new age. And what's even funnier is they got the old Willys Jeep right here, guys. These are actually the old military Jeeps that was made by a company called Willys. That's all dated back since World War II, maybe World War One. And there's the military Jeep itself. And not to mention, also, there is a whole plethora of different rim styles to choose from. I know this would probably take a while to go through that whole entire list, but I'm not going to read through the list. If you guys would like to, feel free to screenshot. And down below, I do have the name open and highlighted, not highlighted, but I do have the game open. So let me slide this up a little bit further so you guys can actually see this. But this is actually part of the game. This is not a DLC version. And here's some of the old vehicles as well. You got new, you got modern, all the way up to muscle cars, guys. And that blue car kind of reminds me of an old Nova, but I do believe that's a Ford Mustang. Yeah, 62, I believe. Ford Mustang. I do believe that's a fastback with a 302. And of course, You got your old Beamers in here too. The old BMWs. That one, I think, I'm not sure. I think that's a Beamer as well. Yeah, these are all BMWs. So every little thing that you see all in detail right here, guys, the whole entire engine, you can basically tear all that down and just get rid of all of those parts. But just a little note for the record, you only do have a limited amount of income, which is basically right here. So that just kind of gives you a little bit of an idea of what to expect and what you're working with. Yeah, those are in fact BMWs, guys. And the reason why they're able to use this is because they actually have copyright on this as well. I mean, myself, if I were to play it, I would actually have to keep the music off because, like I said, I'm not sure if the music itself actually is copywritten or not. So, as a safety precaution, I'm not trying to get any strikes or anything on my account. So, yeah, if you guys do have a computer, feel free to check the game out. It's very awesome. And if you guys do have questions about that, feel free to hit me up in the chats or feel free to hit me up in the comments because at the end of each and every single live stream I do review the comments if there are any that's been made. And most of the time these will probably take a little bit of time to kick through, but most of the time they won't. They got the old Dodge Viper, guys. And of course they have the Hellcat. They have everything from 4 cylinders to V8s. So if you guys do download the game, you guys will be able to check out some of the V8s. But the Dodge Viper itself actually has a V10. But there are different styles of tires and stuff that you can actually get for your vehicle. You can basically rebuild the whole thing if you wanted to. And of course, they also have the old Mercedes Benz. Then they got this version right here, which I've actually ridden. I've actually rode in one of these type of cars, guys. But the one I rode in was a diesel. Smooth ride. Very. If you hit like a bump, medium or large, large, I'd say a large, maybe a large button or something, a large bump or something like that. You're probably not going to feel it as near as bad because I do believe those cars also do have individual suspension. So those cars are very nice and very comfortable riding. So if you hit a pothole or something, you're not going to feel it right away. They have real good shock absorbers in those cars. I don't know why I said button, guys. Mistakes were made. I think I have an idea why, because I was up at like, I woke up at like 2 something this morning. I've been up for that long and haven't got no sleep at all. So the past few days, guys, yeah, I just, I don't know. Haven't been able to sleep too well. But it is what it is. But this game here, guys, has been out for quite some time. Very interesting to play. So if you guys would like to check this out, you guys can also pick this game up on Steam. So now if you guys decide that you want to check your Steam points and stuff like that, I'm going to show you guys exactly where to go. You're going to want to come up here to where it says store. Click on this here, and when this page pops open, it's the fourth one down, point shop. I've got quite a bit of points in here, guys. I never spent any of my points at all. And over here on the right, it'll show you exactly your balance. So again, if you guys want to know how I did that, just come up here to store, scroll down to the fourth one, click on that, and your points will be right over here. You could, I do believe you could use the points to pick up new games or possibly even pick up like wallpapers and stuff like that for your computer. So I definitely say it's well worth checking out, guys, gals. I mean, that's if you do have a PC. If you don't, then try to figure something out. So anyway, do you guys have any questions or comments or concerns or anything to that sort of nature? If so, feel free to drop it over in the chats, or feel free to drop it down in the comments below. Let me know what your thoughts are. I'm kind of eager to know. But now, as far as my phone issue goes, I will let you guys know on another live stream. I'm not going to disclose any information today on that, guys. So I'm kind of busy with this right here. And now, say for instance, if you guys are in fact having issues with Steam, I'm going to show you two different ways to solve that problem. So first thing you can do is opt completely out of Steam. Come over here, left click on your mouse. You'll have you'll have a menu of options to choose from. If it does it. Yep, just had it. There it is. Okay. So you're going to come down to your third one after you okay, let me start this over. So when you come over here to click on this, right click on your mouse and then come down here to where it says run as administrator. You can run that as your admin and that'll basically bump that to top priority. Do you want to allow this app to make changes to your device? Confirm, wherever the hell my thing is. Confirm it. Or if you guys are still having issues, and what this will do, that'll automatically pick up your Steam page. Or if you're still having issues with it, guys, come down here to your arrow. Do I have... Hello, Freezer. How are you doing? Do I have any game suggestions? I do not. Currently at this moment, it all just depends on what your taste for games are. So if you guys are actually having issues with Steam, you definitely want to come down here, open this up, left click. You'll see your Steam icon right here. Right click that, come up to your settings. Let me know if I'm going too fast for you guys. Browser games. If you're looking for good high quality games, you can download Steam. If you're not exactly sure where to find that, I can show you where you can find that here in just a moment. So after you guys left click on this little arrow icon, come up here to your settings. You're going to want to click that. You're going to have a whole plethora of options to choose from. The quickest one that I do is I come down here to downloads. And what I'll do is I'll start here from the top. And I'll come down here to clear cache. After you clear your cache files, guys, this should in fact help you clear a lot of that up, because that will basically reset your whole entire account. You will not lose anything. So if you're looking to download Steam, if you do have a PC, come up here to your Microsoft Edge. I do want to apologize about my camera lagging the view here. And you don't want to type anything up here. That's your URL. So where you want to type that is right here. Okay, so Steam. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I hit the wrong key, guys. I'm sorry. Let me redo this. Damn it. Did it again. So you definitely want to come down here to Steam download for PC. Depending on if you have Windows 10 or Windows 11, it should give you the options to do either or. So once you come up with Steam download for PC, let's give it a moment. This will take you to their official site, the Ultimate Gaming Platform. So you want to click here. And once that opens up, you want to come down here and click download or install Steam. Once you install it, you'll see something like pop down right about here. That'll be your download folder. Once you see your download folder complete, then you'll go down to where it says open file. Once you open that file, your computer's gonna ask you, do you want to make any changes, or do you want this app to allow, or do you want to allow this app to make any changes to your device? Go ahead and confirm it. Once you confirm it, enter your email, start you up a new account. And for every game that you buy on Steam, you actually do accumulate points for. And again, So once you basically once you create an account on Steam, if you do have a PC, I'm not going to show. Well, my password is actually hidden, so I'm not too worried about that. So what it's going to do is it's going to take like the first. Okay, it's not going to say at gmail.com or at juno.com or whatever. It's just going to stop right before it gets to the word at. or the highlight insignia of that. So it's just basically going to highlight this right here up at the top of your screen. It won't say the exact email address or anything like that. Well, I mean, if you can basically download Steam, but in order to be able to get these type of games here, they do require a purchase. So, like I said, I don't know exactly what your taste in games are. If you're looking for zombie games or action games or whichever known, you can basically download different types. You can go over here to, once you get a library and stuff and you start accumulating games. I'll show you what that would kind of look like here in a moment. So once you get a whole entire list of games, I mean, I've got like tons of them. I've been on Steam for quite some time, guys. And Farming Simulator 25, I actually do have, dang, I actually do have that game right here. Now, if you do have a PlayStation 4, Farming Simulator 25 will not be compatible for that device. If you have an Xbox X or Xbox S series, you can download the game from your Xbox through Game Pass. But if you do have a PC, it would actually require that you have a processor Intel iCore 7 with a 3070 graphics card. Anything less than that, you probably won't be able to get it. But if you do have an AMD computer, if it's AMD Ryzen 7 3060, don't worry, you can actually still download FS25 on your AMD. So hopefully that did answer your question. If you guys do have any more questions about anything, please do feel free to ask. So, I mean, now if you're looking for kids games or something, or not, well, not necessarily kids games, but adults even play these as well. I know I played this in the past. It's called The Raft. I mean, a lot of the games that I do have, a lot of those are not exactly for children. So just be advised that some of the games that you might encounter may possibly require somebody of age to be able to download those type of games, because they will ask you for an age verification, date of birth, month, date, year, before they even let you go onto the page. That's basically what I'm saying. And also another way, if you do download Farming Simulator 25 and you would like to know exactly where you can find your mods, I'm going to show you exactly where you can go to those. So do bear with me for a moment because my camera does kind of fade in and out of the picture because I don't know if it's just quality. Go up here to your recycling bin if you're on PC and wait until you see a whole list of options. Then you would definitely want to come down here to documents because I do believe this is mostly where your games will be stored. Double left click that. Farming Simulator 25, definitely click that twice. Left click, use your LMB, left mouse button. And then you'll find your mods folder right here. Just go ahead and open that up. And this should be the whole entire list of mods that you could have on PC. If by chance you do download the game and it does not launch right away, I've had an issue with the download the first time, so I actually kind of had to go back and check and see exactly what the issue was. There was a file that did not download. It was the API DLL file. So if by chance you do in fact encounter something like that to where the game does not launch, try to uninstall it and then reinstall it and see if that actually picks up and see if it launches for you that way. If not, the only thing that I can possibly suggest is go through your mods folder, go all the way down to the very bottom, or go into your game folder itself and look for the XML file, make a copy of it, and paste it into your computer, and then just go back into the original XML file where you cut, copied, and pasted. And go ahead and remove that XML file because over a period of time, the game system, when it does create a new save, that will also create a new XML file. So it's basically going to replace the old one with the exact same version of it. So if you do save the XML file, what that's going to do is it's basically going to create a backup save for you as well. So then you'd have your whole entire game backed up. So if your computer was to ever crash or something like that, and you have an internal to external hard drive, you can basically take all that information, pass it over to your other computer, and still be able to pick it up and play. So hopefully that right there, like I said, does in fact, hopefully that does satisfy the question. If you do have any more questions about anything, please feel free to ask me, or if I'm not paying attention to the chats, feel free to ask my moderators. If they have no idea what that question is, just, I will definitely try to keep my eyes on the chats, and I will definitely try to communicate back through the chats with you guys as well. So hopefully there's no misunderstandings or anything like that. Um, I also do have a Discord, guys. If you definitely would like to check me out there, I'm gonna go ahead and post. I'm gonna go ahead and drop it in the chats for you guys, so therefore you'll know exactly where to find me. So that is pretty much the link to my Discord. If you guys actually would like to find out more information about that, feel free to type in the name on Discord. And if I happen to see a new message on there, I will definitely try to reply back to every one of your questions the best I can. So, I think Game Pass is pretty much about the same way, guys. Just don't quote me on that because I don't know. I don't have Game Pass right now. I don't have a subscription to that. So, again, if there's something you would like to know more about, let me know in the comments or feel free to let me know over here in the chats. Either way, I'll try to reply back to you guys as quickly as I possibly can. So, but again, that, like I said, that all just depends on what type of taste you have for games or whatever game. Depends on what game you're looking for or so forth. Because a lot of these games are mostly, well, I wouldn't say all of them. I'd say the vast majority of them are basically PC only games. But there are some that are cross-platform, like Starfield, Farming Simulator 25, and so forth. But like I said, if you guys are playing on PlayStation 4, Farming Simulator 25 will not be compatible for that device because due to the fact that Giant Software is in fact running Windows 10 or Windows 10, they're running Engine 10. Sorry guys, mistakes were made. Giant Software is running Engine 10, so with all of their older platforms and stuff that they've been running previous versions of Farming Simulator on, they have actually upgraded to a better engine, and there's a lot less bugs compared to the last software that they were using prior to this. And again, guys, as a legal disclaimer, I have no type of partnership, apprenticeship, or sponsorship with Giant Software or any of the other said entities that I have just mentioned. So I just thought that I would go ahead and clear that up before somebody may have misinterpreted or may have possibly heard me wrong. So that is my legal disclaimer. I'm not under any type of partnership or any type of association with those people currently at this time. Hopefully some things may be subject to change later on down the road. Hopefully whenever I can actually get a chance to send them an email and let them know that I do have a YouTube channel. But I think they're basically, I think they picked pretty much all the people they have right now. But if by chance you are looking for a specific game, one that I can definitely possibly suggest, let me go ahead and pull this up for you. And I'll have to show the game to you because just by talking about it, I think I'd actually have better luck showing you what the game is all about. Car Mechanic Simulator 2021. I definitely do recommend this game. So if you guys do decide to play this, the Taxi DLC that's going to be coming out right now. That's pending release. There are some other games out there if you're into killing zombies and stuff like that. Vane is a good one, but right now they haven't fully released the game yet. that is actually still pending release, and nobody knows exactly when they're going to be dropping these games. Sometimes they may say projected date at such and such, but then again, something could always possibly go wrong, and they may have to set it back for a later date to go back in and fix those minor issues. And not to mention also when I went to download. Whoa, wait a minute. Is that what I thought it was? No. Okay. I was kind of looking at something here for a minute, guys, so I definitely do apologize for that. So if you guys are actually looking for a really good game to play, and you really want you really want to know more about vehicles or different strategies, um, hang on a second. Let me see if I can pull this one up. Yep, wait a minute. There we go. Car Mechanic Simulator 2021. This is a very good strategy game. So this, I would definitely recommend this for anyone and everyone to play. So if you are looking for a new game to check out, or if you're just killing some extra free time or something, I definitely do recommend this game right here, guys. I don't know if this is for Xbox or for PC, but I'm definitely going to look into this right now. So therefore, I can not only educate you guys, but I can also educate myself. So we're all in this together. The price of this game is $7.49. So I am going to click onto here and definitely make sure that actually, this is a PC only game, guys. This is only available for PC. Unfortunately, this is not a game that will be for cross-platform due to the high quality of graphics. I don't think that any type of system will be able to withstand the graphics because this is very demanding. But I do actually have the game downloaded, so I definitely do want to apologize for any discouragements or anything like that. But if you guys do have access to a computer, I definitely do recommend downloading Steam, because if you do download Steam and you do buy games or purchase games on Steam, you can actually save up all your perk points and buy different perks and stuff like that. Probably even get different games as well. So I definitely do suggest this for everyone. I'm definitely going to recommend it. I'm definitely going to make a good recommendation on this game. This one here is awesome. So the memory size of the game to download. Let's see here. Okay, so it doesn't look like it's showing me anything here. Oh, wait a minute. 24.64 gigabytes of space to download, guys. 24.64. If you guys can actually see those numbers, let me know in the chats, or feel free to drop a comment in the comment section below. Matter of fact, they are coming out with DLCs. Like I said, nobody really knows when these DLCs are going to drop. So that all just depends on the dev. And as you guys can see, I just recently started playing this, and my one of 46. I'm right now. I'm at 2%. So yeah, I mean, I've actually played it, but if you guys do download this, just to give you fair warning, you might want to readjust your mouse sensitivity because it is very, very, very touchy, guys. So make sure that you readjust your mouse sensitivity and check your key bindings if you're not sure exactly how to play the game. Check your key bindings, take notes, and if you guys do happen to download the game, I will definitely say out of 1 to 10, I would definitely rate this a number 10, guys. Because not only the graphics, but the sound effects, everything else is just spot on. So I definitely have to rate that a 10 of 10, guys. Awesome game. I definitely suggest it. I definitely do recommend it for everyone to play. To check it out, at least try it out, see what you think. I mean, there's I've got so many games in my library, guys. I don't even keep up with half of them. But also, news update for Grand Theft Auto 6. This news has been out for a while. Uh, Rockstar has in fact decided to go ahead and put facial recognition features on their apps to keep people under the age of 18 from being able to pick those games up and play online. And the reason why they actually have the facial recognition software is because I think what had happened is I think they kind of got themselves into a legal battle. So I think they kind of got into a little bit of trouble with that one. So that's why they're doing that, guys. So again, if you do, so again, guys, if you do have any questions or anything further that you would like to discuss, feel free to let me know in the comments or drop a line in the chats and let's have a discussion about it. Another game that I think is really interesting to play too is Junkyard Truck. Very unique game. Um, Probably not suitable for children because of the use of alcohol and stuff like that, and that's associated with the game. Yeah, I don't really suggest that. If you guys do have kids at home, I definitely do not suggest playing that while they're up and about. I would probably just wait until they're asleep or something. Connect some headphones into the TV or basically whichever system you're playing on, or even Bluetooth, AirPods, also great for that as well. Um, as far as other games goes, I'm not seeing anything currently at this time, guys, so I definitely do want to apologize here. Hmm. So anyway, like I said, I hope that does answer your question. If you might have anything further that you would like to discuss, you're welcome to stay in the chats. So, guys, I think I'm pretty much out of options here. But also another good game to play. I don't recommend playing this around children because this could possibly has some really bad effects that could potentially last a while. Sons of the Forest, I definitely do recommend that one. That's a really good game, but the Forest is like the first version of it, then from the Forest to Sons of the Forest. So if you guys would like to check those games out, you could find those on Steam. Both of those games are out. They have already been released for quite a while, so they're already out for purchase. The only ones that are not available for purchase right now, I do believe, and well, there's no beliefs of this, but Farmers Dynasty 2, that is still pending release. I do believe that is in stage 2 beta testing. Also, uh, Car Dealer Simulator, that is also still pending release. And probably here in the next week or two, that game should be launching on the 29th. So this should be like getting close to the middle parts of stage 2 beta testing, guys. So just stay tuned for that. If you guys, if I do happen to come across that game and I decide to pick it up, start playing it, I'll let you guys know what that game is all. Excuse me. Sorry about that. So I will definitely let you guys know exactly what that game is all about and show you guys different things, different strategies of the game, and so forth. So if you guys do have any further questions, comments, or concerns, well, I'm sure y'all know the drill now. Feel free to leave a comment in the comment section or feel free to drop a chat and let me know. So probably hearing about the next 27 minutes, guys, is pretty much all the time I'm going to have left on the live stream. I will be back again on Thursday. Same place, same time, obviously. Same YouTube studio. So, yeah, feel free to check it out, guys. This is a this is a really awesome platform to be playing on. And not to mention, you can also get onto certain websites and play. You can jump into other people's servers or jump into any open server and play online as well. So you got two choices that you could either play online or play offline, whichever you prefer, whichever rocks your boat. So hopefully that right there, guys, does in fact help you out. And if you do happen to see a game on Steam that you definitely do like, uh, I'm glad to make your day. And if you guys do have any further questions about anything, if you have any computer issues or anything that you'd like to get straightened out, I also do make PC videos, guys, to where I actually do work with certain types of issues pertaining to software. Not only just PC, but I also do some stuff on iOS as well. So if you guys have any issues with any apps on your iOS account graying out, I did in fact make a video of that. So you guys are more than welcome to stick around. Like I said, if you're new to the channel, feel free to go ahead and get subscribed. No obligation. It's not going to cost you anything. Because I actually do enjoy making these live streams, and I also do enjoy helping people out as much as I possibly can. But sometimes some of these questions, some of these questions can kind of go either way. It could either go left, it could go right. I mean, it just depends on how sudden how sudden that question just appears, because it just doesn't really kind of give me time to answer the question exactly accurately. Well, I mean, I do answer the question accurately. I don't believe in misguiding anybody. But sometimes some of those will actually kind of catch me off guard from time to time. But hey, it happens to the best of us. Now, if you guys are looking to if you guys are wanting to check your graphics card and also do graphics card updates and stuff, or not graphics card, but your driver updates, if you want to do those manually, I did say graphics card, but if you want to you want to update your drivers, guys, make sure that your computers are up to date. Make sure that your firmware, your software, your BIOS will update themselves. Now, you will also have something in your PC called UEFI. Your UEFI is basically kind of like your system's BIOS input output. So that's kind of somewhat replacing BIOS, but not exactly 100%. And it's kind of a little complicated. So anyway, I'm going to show you guys exactly how to manually update your drivers. So again, I've made several videos on this before. So what you definitely would want to do is come down here to your Windows icon, right click. You'll see a big window pop up. Look for Device Manager right here. Click here, left click LMB. Got a little window pop up. You have a whole list of options right over here. And you want to find where it says display adapters. So once you find that, you come over to this little arrow here, left click. That will drop your information about your graphics card. Left click, left click to highlight, right click, update driver. Search automatically for drivers. So you definitely want to run this automatically if you have no idea what you're doing. And left click, search. All right, guys. You definitely want to come down here. Search for update drivers on Windows Update. Let's push that one on through. And what this will do right here, guys, is this will take you over here to your Windows Updates, which should be popping up right about here. And oh my God, I've got 5 different updates. Oh boy. Now, if it gives you the option to install all, install them. But make sure that your computer actually has a very secure internet connection. before doing that. And if you do click on this and it does not give you the option to do so, I'm going to show you the reason why. If your updates are not going through, it's not an internet issue, it's not a PC issue. I'm going to show you here in just a moment. So if you find that your stuff is not exactly operating the way it should, scroll down here, go to your recycling bin, scroll down to where it says this PC, left click, and there's your problem. And there would be the problem right there, Windows C hard drive, which is basically your solid state drive, which means now I have got to optimize. So left click to highlight, right click, go down to properties. You'll see this little guy pop up right here, this little window. Come over here to tools, click that. Check drivers for errors. You definitely want to do this, guys. If you guys want, feel free to screenshot. Let me get this out of the way. Feel free to screenshot. Take a look at that. Errors for Windows C, which is basically a solid state drive. If you don't have access to put a CD-ROM into it, that means that is called an SSD, solid state drive. And what this will do right up here, guys, this will kind of give you an estimation. And where it says about 1 minute and 32 seconds remaining, that's just kind of a pro estimated figure. So that is completely inaccurate. So this could just hang on a second, guys. I think I just kind of botched something here. Properties. There we go. I got it pulled back up. Evidently I didn't botch that. I just kind of hit the wrong thing and just kind of backed up a couple spaces. So you definitely want to let this run all the way through, or if it doesn't run all the way through, it might run about less than half. And what that'll do, that will definitely check your computer for any type of errors throughout your whole entire system. But what it's doing right now is checking all systematic hard drive issues. I can check my software, I can check my firmware. I might have to uninstall some things, guys, to be able to run the update, or multiple updates. So after this does complete, I'm going to show you the next steps to take. I made several of these videos before, so you definitely want to let this run its course right here, guys, until that completes, until that just kind of pushes itself out of the background. But this right here, what this is going to do, this is going to tell me if there's any type of errors that's associated with a hard drive. Your drive was successfully scanned. Windows successfully scanned the drive. No errors were found. Okay, so that just indicates that there's no errors. So there's no issues with the hard drive. All that right there just passed. Okay. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Not that one. I was going to hit that one again. So after you run the hard drive error test, come down here to where it says defragmenting your device or computer's devices. Okay, so just come down here Defrag that. All right. Now, what this is, I'm going to explain this to you for those of you who don't know. Windows C, right next to it, media type, solid state drive, last analyzed on May 1st, 2025 at 10 p.m. Now, you want to look where it says current status, look down below that, 12 days. So you don't want to let something like that just up and go for a while like this, guys, because this could potentially cause some very minor issues. Now this won't take long at all. So now that this is complete, I can come down here, opt out of that, close that out, close that out. And therefore you will not have to restart your computer. Once you run those tests there, guys, everything should be up and go, everything should be good. It may not clear out some of your storage space, but now if that was on Windows 10, I could probably reduce that to right around approximately about half, or something remotely close to that. And so the reason I know a lot about computers, guys, that's because I went to school for computers. Even my moderators will even tell you, yeah, he's been to school for it. I actually do have credentials, but I don't have my credentials on me right now because I gotta figure out a way to restore my Apple account. So then I can get all my photos and stuff back. And then once I get all those photos and so forth back into my phone, I can basically start showing you guys the credentials of what I went to school for. I went to school for IT support. So that was not exactly something I was truly wanting to do, guys. Basically, what I wanted to do was rebuild computers from the ground up. So yes, I do have a gaming system. I'm actually thinking about doing my PC rebuild, hopefully sometime within the next, I don't know, maybe possibly a year or so. I don't know. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But if I do the PC rebuild, I'm probably not going to do it on camera, guys. So just saying. But anyway, there's quite a few things I'm actually going to think about doing. Going to probably pull the original codec system out of this and see if I could transfer the codec from one part to another. But if I can't do it that way, then I'm just going to basically do a full scale PC rebuild. Level 4 codec, 2 terabyte hard drive, 32 gigs, or no, 32 gigs of internal memory. I'm probably going to bump that up to 128 gigs of RAM. Or if I can bump it up to 1 terabyte of RAM, that'd be awesome. So the biggest thing that I'm actually wanting to do is basically get a really fast PC. Get a better processor instead of the AMD Ryzen 7. I'm actually thinking about upgrading to the Ryzen 9, but NVIDIA is getting ready to launch their new chip, guys. There's a lot of things that I know about computer companies that most people probably don't know much about. So, NVIDIA has basically made an announcement that they're probably getting ready to launch their new chip, probably sometime either by the end of this year or possibly even the beginning of next year. So, from the way it's sounding, they might possibly be launching that chip a lot sooner than we think. So, I don't know. I'm definitely going to keep a closer eye on this, and hopefully, if there's something I can find out more about, I'm definitely going to keep you guys posted and let y'all know what's going on. So, therefore, nobody's kind of left out in the dark. That's if I'm alive. That's if I can get that information out there. Because a lot of things on the internet, guys, if it's not coming directly from a company, a lot of that's probably clickbait. And the reason why people do a lot of clickbait videos is they're only doing it to gain clout. I don't associate myself with that. They're just doing it for the views, guys. That's all they're doing. So unless that's coming out directly from the company, unless it's coming out directly from a higher up of that company or whatever it is, most of all, I probably would not believe half of anything that's being said from probably half of it. Not all YouTubers, but I'm just saying probably about approximately right around half of these YouTube videos. Because you get some people out there saying, "Oh yeah, this is going to launch at this day. This is going to launch at this time." Blah 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 blah. And you don't even see it. So, if I have any specific advice about internet, guys, believe nothing. Believe half of only what you hear and nothing of what you see. No, actually, I kind of got that little ass backwards. Believe nothing of what you hear and only half of what you see. Yeah, I had that right. Half of what you see. Yeah. Sorry, guys. I have been up since about 2:15 this morning. So yeah, I'm kind of wearing down a little bit, guys. I mean, I woke up out of a dead sleep. So it is what it is. But other than that, it's not too bad. But that's basically some of the updated information that I have for you guys. I did say plus more right there in my titles. So, yeah, there's a lot of things coming out. And as a matter of fact, they might possibly be getting ready to launch the new Xbox Gold Edition. So, right now, this is not exactly open to the public currently at this time because the Xbox Gold Edition is, in fact, a prototype, guys. It's more like a concept version, but it's more updated. So it's going to be one of the newest versions of the Xbox. I don't know exactly what version this one's going to be, but they're Microsoft has made Microsoft is negotiating certain deals to see about bringing Steam directly to Xbox. Until Microsoft makes that official announcement, nothing is off the table yet. We're not off the table. Nothing is on the table just yet. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. And plus, not to mention, that will also help with Microsoft's marketing. So that's always something to look forward to, guys. If you happen to see something like that, if Microsoft does in fact make an announcement, more than likely that is their official announcement. Anything else outside of Microsoft, I wouldn't buy it with an expired credit card. Just saying. Some things you got to take with a grain of sand. Because if a person can tell you one thing and you actually believe it, that's just going to indulge the situation. So always be careful where you get your information from. Because a lot of that information could be under certain types of protections. So if you do in fact happen to become part of the Windows Insider program, there's a likely possibility they may have you sign an NDA, which is a non-disclosure agreement, which means certain types of builds or certain types of things you will not be able to bring out to the general public because of certain issues. I can't say exactly what those issues are, but there's a lot of information that Microsoft right now does have under lock and key, hypothetically speaking. So anyway, guys, I definitely do want to thank you guys again for being a part of the channel. For those of you who have actually jumped into the live stream chats, I definitely do want to thank you for that as well. And as always, guys, gals, that's pretty much all the simple advice that I have for you. So if you don't hear an official release of any type of information coming directly from anybody making a specific announcement, if they're not associated with Microsoft or if they're not associated with any other agency, please do kind of somewhat discredit a lot of that information because, like I said, there are people out here that will basically tell you anything and everything just to gain clout, guys. And a lot of those guys do, in fact, get in trouble. So just be careful of those you hang around and be careful of those you get your information from. So, therefore, it's less likely that you'll have any type of involvement with them. So, until next time, guys, I definitely do want to take the time to thank you guys for being a part of the live stream tonight. And if you guys do have questions, feel free to let me know in the comments or feel free to drop a note in the chat or feel free to drop a comment in the chats. And I will definitely be looking forward to hearing more of your guys' comments, more of your thoughts. If so, if you guys happen to find out something before I do, feel free to let me know because a lot of this stuff, I'm actually kind of learning this as I'm going. So, therefore, we're all in this together, guys. So, but again, I definitely do want to thank you for being a part of the live stream. And as always, be safe, stay sharp, stay frosty, and most of all, stay vigilant. Until next time, thanks for watching. And Freeze, I don't know if you're still here in the chats, but I just kind of made you a moderator, so I will definitely give you a shout out on the next channel. live stream. So, as always, guys, I will be live streaming again this coming Thursday. So if you guys do have questions, you do have any type of comments or concerns, feel free to drop me a comment in the comment section down below. I'm going to be checking everybody's comments at the end of this live stream. So I will definitely be keeping in touch with you guys as much as I possibly can. But until next time, guys, thanks for watching. And I'll see you on the next one. I'm going to do that right now. So, peace.